Hello, welcome to another shaky episode of Confessions of an Agriculture Teacher Educator. This is the Youth Development Series, and this is episode 24, which I entitled Sharing. You know, today was all about sharing. In Ag at 311, we were talking about motivation and recruitment and retention altogether. And the students had asked me, they said, and this was a tough lesson for me. The students asked me, they said, we want to hear more stories. What do you mean stories? We want to hear about you at Wilcox. And I said, no. See, when I first left Wilcox, Arizona as a teacher and went to Ohio State and taught a class as a graduate student, a complaint that came out was that from students in some evaluation. Honestly, I think it was only written once or twice, but I'm tired of hearing about Wilcox. And I realized, man, I gotta be careful. I don't wanna be that guy. I don't wanna just talk about my stories. And so from that point forward, I kind of scrubbed, made it, non-identifying. So I may have still used Wilcox stories, but I didn't say Wilcox. I said Real Deal High School or something like that. But they said, no, we wanna hear your stories. And so I did something today that made me vulnerable, that was scary for me, but I thought that was appropriate for the class and for these students to be real with them. While I have lots of faults, I would hope that nobody would ever say that I'm anything but authentic, authentically who I am and why I'm here. And so yes, I'm gonna show you. Today, we had story time with Crazy Uncle Foster, around Thanksgiving about Wilcox. We were able to share a little bit of Wilcox cowboy pride. In fact, I love my mother, and when I left, she had taken boxes of these things that she had collected from the newspaper clippings and made all of these wonderful scrapbooks about Wilcox. And all the banquet programs and yearbooks. And we had have a little theme music in the background, so I put on Toby Keith, Should Have Been a Cowboy, the song that we played after every football game in Wilcox. And I got to share with them about 4 wonderful years of my life. And while I've had a great time at Penn State, I'll admit that those 4 years were the most rewarding professional years I've had. Amazing. And so it's been a rough week. It's been a rough semester for me for a few reasons. Personally, about where I'm headed professionally and all those kind of things. So because of student requests and because of listening and because of being willing to share, though, today's lesson allowed me to remember why I do what I do, how powerful that experience was for me in Wilcox, how important it is to have motivated agriculture teachers, and how they can help a community and help students find their success. And that's where I generate my juju juice. That's where I get my moxie. That's why I do what I do, is because we need more teachers like that. Thanks for tuning in to Confessions of an Ag Teacher Educator. See you on the flip side.